Hey everybody. Okay, I had a lot of people ask me when I cut my hair how I did it. And the last time that I cut it, I had gone to get a Deva cut. I spent way too much and I couldn't stand it. So I came home and I did it myself. Now, it was, as you can see, I don't have any product in my hair. And I've like, you can see like the remnants of curls, but I've pretty much like, I slept in it with no product in my hair. I had it in a ponytail all day today. So there is like what my curls would be, no clue, right? So of course, this is when I decide to get in and cut my hair because I might have an impulse problem. And when I get an idea or a bug, I kind of just go in and do it. And last time I cut my hair, everybody asked me how I did it. And I had just last minute, like spur of the moment, grabbed some scissors and did it. In fact, I use like my kids' school scissors. So I've upgraded. No, they're not hair scissors, but they're a little sharper. And I've kind of already got in there and then was like, oh wait, hold on. Okay, so this is how, literally, you guys, even when it was curly, this is how I did it. I kind of just grabbed it and did that. And then I would feel wherever it felt like in that area there were some longer pieces. And I just cut it. I do not suggest doing this. But I paid like $180 for a Deva cut that I didn't like. And so this was a much better option for me than that was. Anyways, this is literally how I cut my hair last time. I just go in there, and then if I feel like there's something that is, when I go through and feel it, they're all the same, and when there's like just a little bit left in my hand, my children are going crazy downstairs. Okay. And this is literally just how I cut my hair. I just go through. Those all feel pretty much the same. And I just do this, and I'll kind of bring the back up. Like I said, I don't suggest cutting your hair this way unless you really don't care what it's gonna look like. Which I don't, so. Oh, this is the mistake I made last time, which I'm doing it again. I don't have a mirror to see what the back looks like. So, and I don't want to, like, I'm not trying to make it super short, right? I just want to get some more. When I cut my hair last time, like I said, it was super short. Please hold. Okay. So, man, it's on here. Oh gosh. Just get me closer to Jesus. After every snap, I gotta pray. But, so yeah, I don't wanna like necessarily take length off. What I really wanna do eventually is get to the point where okay, so if you can see, I haven't dyed my hair. 1 year CGM right now, and I have not dyed my hair at all. So from here to where you can see it start changing color is how much it's grown out, okay? What I wanna get to the point is where this is all gone. I'm not cutting it this short right now. So that I know that I'm starting like with healthy hair, because this is still damaged from the decades of dyeing and straightening that I was doing. So I do want to take some of the length off, but not for length, just for the sake of getting all the that off. So anyways, this is how I did it. Why am I putting it on the floor now? I was putting it on my sink and now I'm just throwing it on the floor. Okay, well, looks like we're gonna clean the floor too. So, one sec. Yes? Yeah? Okay. So then I just go in, and where I feel like there's like a step, like where it's like, and if you are brave and want to do this, I hold it out. I don't just like cut it this way, because that's when you start getting these steps. So I hold it out. Little disclaimer here. I don't know what I'm talking about. I don't cut hair. I don't. So I don't know what I'm talking about. This is just what I do for me. If you're brave enough, I mean, cut at your own risk, right? But this is just what I do. So I hold it out to the side, which kind of naturally cuts it in like a more layered instead of like a step. Yes, love.
I can't find my. Do you know like what we're supposed to wear?
Did they say what uniform you're supposed to wear?
No.
Don't do that. Well, do you have a practice uniform?
Yeah, I don't know where it is though.
Oh, so you do know what to wear, you just don't know where it is. Okay.
Well, I didn't know what to wear. I didn't know if we were supposed to wear a practice uniform.
I'm guessing since it's practice, then yeah. Okay. All right.
Well, I don't know where it is.
Look for it.
I have wore it.
I didn't wear it. Last time I wore it, I put it in the wash.
But I looked in the wash.
Okay, look in your room then. Is there a basket of laundry that you haven't put away yet?
I don't think so.
Oh, maybe. Okay. So, this is it. This is what I do. Now, I might get in and do some of this, because this is where, so when I did, I got my hair like highlighted and stuff like that. I have, awesome. I have fine hair, very fine hair, but I have a lot of it. So I never had them do underneath my hair. So this is all super healthy hair. So this is like mainly the damaged parts. So this is really where I want to get in and, oh gosh, I can't see what I'm doing. Oh, living on the edge here. Okay, because I literally just go by what it feels like. And I'm like, oh, this feels like it could use a little more. And I have no clue what my curls are gonna look like. This is like not the way to do things, right? Like when people tell you like, don't do this, this is what not to do. Just consider this my what not to do video. I will demonstrate what not to do. Okay, let me check in the mirror. Make sure there's nothing that's like, ooh, super wonky. But honestly, all I'm trying to do is little by little get the damaged parts off. Okay, I had to go. I don't understand why, no matter how much supervision children have, if it's not mom, they don't know what to do when they just got their hair cut and they're itching. Go shower, go wash it off. Anyway, so they're taken care of. I wet it a little bit just so I can see when I move it up like this, how it looks. So yeah, that is how I cut my hair. This is also one way if you want to guarantee that you can never wear it straight again. This is how you do it. Cut your hair like this, and I promise you, you will not be able to wear your hair straight until you get it either cut again or until it grows out. Because if I straighten my hair right now, it would look like my 3-year-old took scissors to my hair. Actually, it looked like my 10-year-old took scissors to my hair because he would make sure it looked funky. So that is it. I'm gonna get in and style it now. And once I style it, I'll probably get in a little bit more and cut it some more. But that's how I cut my hair. The last time, I can't say usually because I've only done this one other time, and my hair was styled at that point, so it was curly. But so this is the first time I'm doing it with like no product and like flattened out. So we'll see how it turns out, right? How to jack your hair up in 10 minutes. I got that tutorial video. Okay, I'm gonna get in and style it and see what I just did to myself. Wish me luck. Hey everyone. Okay, so it is the morning after my cut, and I did do a beer rinse last night, and I had, I washed, so I cut it and then I did the beer rinse. So there was the beer rinse, deep conditioning, and then a wash and style. And then I went to sleep. I know, it's so silly. Why I do my hair just to go to sleep? And so I didn't just want to do a refresh today because I wanted to see kind of how it would do with the whole wash. So I used the Less System shampoo and conditioner. I used the all-in-one, and I went back to my Uncle Funky's because, you know, you can't live without it, and my homemade flaxseed gel. So I just put it in this little thingy because it was better than scooping it out of a bowl. So this is after that wash, okay? I like the curl, but you guys, this is why you don't do what I do. So my tutorials are what not to do. So when I cut my hair, we'll get back to this little guy in a second. When I cut my hair, as you saw previously, I didn't have any product in it, and it wasn't curled. I had it had been a couple days. I had slept on it. Like I was in a ponytail that day. It was kind of just like bleh. And I didn't want to wait till I styled it because I was too impatient to do the beer rinse. So I just went ahead and cut it before the beer rinse. And this is what happens when you do that. So these pieces are like super short, so they keep falling down. And then stuff like this happens. So when you do, if you want to ever cut your hair, I suggest styling it. That way what you can do is you can grab the scissors and see when there's just like a piece like sticking out. See how this side's like kind of super big and this side's kind of just like, there's nothing we can do about this. And I'm afraid that if I cut these, it'll be too like stepladdery. So I don't like how this is sticking out, but I might just wet it and recurl it a different way so it's not sticking out. But so what I did the first time I cut my hair, and probably how you should do it if you want to cut your own hair, is style it so you can see what the shape will be when it's actually curled. My hair wasn't actually curled, so I didn't know what this shape would be. So I didn't know that this was going to be so big. So when it's like this, some of you guys who've watched my videos are saying, no, don't do it. Oh, I'm doing it. So this right here area is like super big. So I would just grab like a little clump like this, not the whole thing, and then kind of just like snip it and then get it into place. I think these are kind of hanging out a little too much too. So I just take this little piece, kind of snip that, okay? And what I'm doing is I'm just taking some of the bulk here and kind of just lessening it. So it kind of is like this. See, so instead of like this, it's kind of just like this. So that's all I'm doing here. I'm not cutting off too much. I don't really want too much length. And even though the whole thing like here is like this, I'm not going to take the whole thing and chop it. I'm just going to take a little, like a little clump that's in there and just cut one of those clumps just so that I'm going to clump this one so my mirror's over here so I can see what I'm doing. And sometimes I'll like do it at an angle too, so it's not like a straight shot. Okay. And then, I mean, this thing just has to go, right? Woo! Okay. So that kind of just takes a little bit of that bulk out right here and kind of evens it out. Now these are a little too short. And again, I did it without being curled. So I didn't know how the curl was gonna be. So I didn't know it was gonna be that short, but it is. But now what I can do, even if I'm not like in love with the shape, I think it's fine. I think I can do a little more here though. I think it's fine. Like it's not awful or anything. But the majority now, I would say maybe 85, 90% of the, I don't want to do that big of a chunk. The damaged parts of my hair are not there. Okay. And then I'll kind of just scrunch it up. Okay. So it just takes a little bit of that bulk. Again, these are just a little too short, but I want these over here. So I can see if I do part my hair. So I never, I don't always part my hair to one side. I diffuse my hair, and whatever side it falls on better is this, and doesn't do this, is the side I leave it on. So if I were to do this, like these are falling a lot here and it's hard to stay in place, and the curls are a little wonky on this side, but on this side, they stay a little better. The curls are a little more intact. So this is probably the side I'll leave it on today. But because I don't always go to one side, I want to make sure that when I do flip to this side, that this side looks good without the hair covering it on this side. So when I part it to this side, I want to make sure that this looks okay too. And I think it does, except for this piece right here is gonna bug me. Should I chop it? Should I do it? I'm going in. I'm doing it. Ooh, feels good. Okay. So see, if I did part my hair to this side, which I could put a pin in, like, because I like how this side looks right here when it's parted to this side. Because this side's more like kind of a little bit choppy. But then this falls a little bit, so. But I just want to make sure that when I do part it to the other side, that it still looks okay. And like I said, this was just an overzealous, okay, this piece is like asking me to chop him. He's like begging. Hold on, let me spray and see if that'll help. I don't want to chop him because I know the second I do, it's gonna be even thinner here and it's already so big here. But look, he's like begging me. Little guy, just be obedient so I don't have to chop you. Okay. Well, that's a little better. Okay, there, at least it's not sticking out. Whew, okay. Whew, okay, we avoided that one. So anyway, I suggest that you have your hair styled first if you're gonna do your own hair. Whether it's a unicorn cut, which if you have longer hair is when you pull it all forward and cut it like that. Or if you just hack at it like I did with my hair. So you saw how I cut my hair without it styled, and this, what I just did, is how I would cut it when it is styled. So I just take little pieces and then look and see how that area, and I'll kind of feel, and I'll do this, and if there's one piece that's like still going, I'll just chop it. And I'll do this, and if there's one piece that's still, I'll just chop it. So that's how I'll do this. But I already went in last night and got a ton of it off, so I don't want to do too much, but there was just a lot of bulk on this side, so I wanted to get some of that out. So it's a little more even now. Okay, and then as far as the back goes, is that funny? Baby girl sitting here laughing. So as far as the back goes, I kind of just like did this and cut. So I would do the same back here though. I would do this, and if there's a piece in this area that you, like right now, I might just like cut this. Because when I did this, all of them let go, but there's this one piece that's like still here. So for that, I might, and then I just literally just do that. Not the best scissors either, but last time I used my kids' like school safety scissors. So this is definitely a step up, but you know, get good hair scissors. Unless you like living on the edge, then, you know, whatever. But so this is it. This is the haircut. Like I said, oh, look at this piece that's just like sticking down. I definitely suggest styling it first, having it in your natural curls, and then cutting from there so that you can see what it looks like, the shape of your curls when you cut them. And it definitely is less stressful that way. You could do it the way I did it. I don't suggest it, but it definitely is a little stressful. Every snip, I'm like, okay, but so there you go. I have never had my hair this dark. I had white blonde hair when I was little. At like 13, it was still blonde, but I started like highlighting it and then dyeing it all different colors and then bleaching it. And I've had from then like just bleach blonde hair or like a lot of highlights. So I didn't really know what my natural hair color was. And it's super dark now because I have cut off now most of the damage. Like I said, the ends that are still like a little bit, see like these ends, but I'm not gonna get in there and cut them because I will have no hair left. So I'm gonna let it grow out again, and I might just do one more just to see what it looks like when all of the damage is off. And then who knows, I might get in there and dye it again because I kind of miss my blonde hair. This isn't bad, like I like it. It doesn't look like, oh my gosh, it doesn't look like me. It's just a personal preference, and maybe just because what I like grew up with, you know what I mean? I don't know. So anyway, let me see it this way because that keeps falling now. Nope. Nope. Okay, so this is the lesser of the two evils. So anyway, there it is. When I cut my own hair. Guys, it's kind of addicting, so cut at your own risk. Thanks for watching, guys. Have a great day. Bye.